How did I land my first SMMA client in 2020? What is up, guys? My name is Jordan, and I'm back with another video following my previous video that I uploaded on just keeping you guys updated on my journey, how I was, how I landed my first client SMA in the year 2020. But in this video, I wanted to go more in depth on, where I found the client and where did the client come in from. And I'm going to teach you a little bit of my system, my process on how I'm able to consistently sign on new high-paying clients for my agency off from my bedroom. So as you can see here, on February 3rd, today is February 9th, right there, right here, and we closed a deal, a high ticket niche, pretty much, and that's what I teach all my students is you gotta go after affluent clients. I see a lot of internet gurus out there, and I've taken a lot of courses myself, and most courses, they'll teach you to go after your local mom and pop shops, such as restaurants, gyms, I don't know, whatever else. But I quickly when I did go down that route when I first started my digital marketing agency. And what I quickly realized was that these businesses, they didn't have the money to pay for my service, right? So most of these, businesses out there, they have very little, very little marketing budget. And so when you come at them and try to sell them on your $1,500 service or $5,000 service, chances are they're probably not gonna, be able to afford your service. And even if they did, it's not just the service, but they also have to provide the ad budget. So it's a lot of money for a lot of local businesses, and that's why I always teach my students to go after affluent clients. I should have a video on most high paying niches on my channel. If it should have been released already by the time this video is out. So make sure you watch that video if you want to learn more about what niches are not only looking for your services but can actually pay for your services, right? So February 3rd, we were able to sign on a new client here for $2,500. I have a video on it where we did a live sales call right here in my chair from my room, close a deal on speaker for you guys to hear. And so after I closed the deal on the phone, shortly after, she signed the proposal and everything went through. So it was perfect, right? So how did I land my first client? What are my systems? That's a big question. And actually, this client came in through LinkedIn. And so I had reached out to her. It's one of the methods that I use, and I'm actually put in the process of putting together a in-depth free training on my prospecting methods, what has worked for me, how I've been able to scale my agency from $0 to pretty much, I think we're at like 14K a month now. But basically a 6-figure agency in less than 12 months off from my bedroom. It's a absolutely free training. It goes very in depth with my prospecting method. But in this case scenario, we got this client through LinkedIn. I had reached out to her. She was my ideal client within my niche. And I just reached out to her, connected with her, and I sent her I use a message script. And I sent her the message, and basically the goal of that message is to get her to watch my VSL. So for those of you that don't know what a VSL is, it's similar to a webinar, but it stands for video sales letter, and pretty much what it is it's kind of like a presentation on what you do, and it knocks out the objections that your ideal clients may already have. So for example, if your niche or your type of clients, they've ran Google ads before, and they didn't have much success with Google ads. That's an objection, right? Oh, Google ads doesn't work for my business. But if the presentation pretty much covers all the objections, and let's say one of the objections is Google ads, right? Google ads doesn't work for my business, and you show them why Google ads doesn't work for their business, then they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So for example, if Google ads doesn't work for their business, then I would say, okay, well, the reason why Google ads didn't work for your business before when you tried it out is because you probably didn't know how to set it up right. That's why there are PPC managers. They know how to set up the Google ad campaign correctly. They know how to do keyword research. They know how to do these little things, setting up conversions and things like that to make sure that your Google campaign is actually successful. And they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense, right? So that's what a VSL is, similar to a webinar. It's pretty much knocking out their objections while explaining what you have to offer, right? And at the end of the video, hey, schedule a call with me if you want to learn more, and then we can see if we are a good fit for each other. So that's pretty much my process. In this case, we connected on LinkedIn. I prospected through LinkedIn using an automated software. It actually just sends out messages automatically for me, so that way I'm not having to manually connect with people. I'm not having to manually send a message to people. It's all done on automation, and all I have to do is hop on a sales call with her, right? So from the time we connect with her, we send her the message. She sees the message. She reads the message. It sparks some interest. She clicks on the link to go on my landing page where she can watch the VSL. She gets to see case studies, video testimonials, and things like that. So she'll watch the VSL. And then, if it makes sense for her, if that's something she's interested in, she can schedule a call with me. And then she just clicks on schedule a call. It's going to take her or my ideal client to my calendar link. And then from there, she just schedules a call, and then I hop on the sales call. And even then, I don't even really hop on the sales call. But in this case, I did because I had no one else to hop on the sales call for me. Everybody was busy. So I had to do it myself. And so I usually don't hop on sales call, but I did that time, which is why I took the opportunity to just record the entire call anyways, and I've uploaded it. It should be the video right before this one. So if you want to watch me closing a $2,500 deal right here in my chair, this exact spot, it's right there. But that's pretty much it. That is one of my methods on what I do. I have a lot of other methods on how to generate new clients for your business, your digital marketing business. And it's really important to have more than one system, right? Because it's really a numbers game. That's what I tell everybody. I know a lot of people who are starting out in their marketing agency, or whether you're just starting out or if you're scaling, it's all about volume. Whether if you are trying to scale your business and get more clients, more volume in connecting with your ideal clients, and if you are a new digital marketer who are just starting on your journey, then it's all about volume, right? The biggest question is, how do I get my first client? And and I asked them, like, what have you done? Well, I've sent out a few cold emails here and there. I made a few cold calls, and even though I don't really like the idea of cold calls, it's not really my thing. But you got to do more. Whatever you're doing right now, you got 10x it. So if you're sending out 100 cold emails or something like that, you need to send out 1,000. And if you're sending out 1,000, you need to be sending out 4,000 or 5,000, 10,000. On average, I try to connect with at least 4,000 to 5,000 prospects each week, right? So just think about it. That's about 20,000 to 25,000 connects in a month, right? So it's all about volume. And that's how I'm able to consistently fill up my pipeline with high-paying clients. And that whole system is automated, right? So by the time they schedule a call with me, they're already a warm lead. I'm not hopping on a cold call or someone that doesn't know anything about my business or anything like that. So they've already heard my voice. They see me just like this right here. It's a video, and I'm explaining. They see my face. They hear my voice. So by the time we're on a phone call together, they're already familiar with what I do, who I am, and what I sound like. And there's already some type of connection there, right? And that's a warm lead, and that's a lot better than hopping on a cold call or a cold lead. I don't do any discovery calls just because I want to shorten the process as much as possible. A lot of people, they'll connect, hey, let's hop on a discovery call and blah blah blah. This is what I do. Now you have to try and sell your services and try to make sense of your services, right? So they'll go from discovery call to follow-up call to like closing call and things like that. And for me, that system to me just takes a lot longer. It takes a lot more time. I just have the system. Boom, if you're interested, schedule a call. I hop on a call, and then let's make this happen, right? It's a lot faster, saves a lot more time. And so if you want to learn more about my systems, you want to learn more about what kind of messages I'm sending out, my all my prospecting methods are, and you want to go more in depth in with that, then I highly suggest that you should subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, because the training presentation is in the works right now. It's going to be a pretty lengthy video, so prepare for that if you are looking to really gain some knowledge on getting new clients and things like that. Highly suggest you subscribe to this channel, give it a big thumbs up, notification bell, and you'll be notified when I do drop that training video. All right, guys, other than that, leave a comment below on, let me know where you guys are at in your journey. I really want to know. I want to know who's actually sticking with me on this journey here. I appreciate you guys watching this video always. Leave a comment below where you guys are at in your journey and what is holding you back from growing. I really want to know. Because as you can tell, my channel is not big or anything like that. I take the time. I actually take the time to respond to every single comment. So just look at me as like that free online YouTube mentor, right? So if you have any questions, in whatever it is with digital marketing agency, leave it in the comment section below, and I will make sure 100% get back to you. All right, guys. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.